Most people talk about YouTube in terms of getting views, subscribers, and making money. And while those things are nice, just focusing on them sends so many creators down the wrong path. So I want to break down the fundamental pieces that helped me grow my channel to 100,000 subscribers while creating a business that helped me create freedom doing work I really love. And for me, that's what it's all about. So if that's what you're striving for too, this video is for you. I've been down the path of creating a channel just for the money, and honestly, it made me miserable. But I know it's an easy trap to fall into if you don't get these pieces in place first. So let's jump into the first one. Start with why. Why do you want to start your channel? Now, your thoughts might immediately go to those vanity metrics of attention and money, but think deeper. What is the deeper purpose behind the channel you want to grow? Consider why you're doing it for other people and also why you're doing it for yourself. What life are you trying to create? How do you want to show up in the world? And what impact do you want to have? These are the kind of questions to be asking yourself so that you're starting this from the right place. For instance, when I started my channel many years ago, it was to grow a business that helped me escape the well-trodden path of school, university, office job in the city. And the idea of having a job like that and working all year for a small pay packet at the end of it just didn't add up in my mind. So life at Lean was my ticket out of that. Some years later, I've now created the life I always wanted. And now I have a deep desire to help others do the same thing, which is what spawned this channel you're on now. Really consider the sort of impact you want to have and what life you want to create for yourself, and start there. Dig deep into your life experience and what you have to offer and how that might translate into the difference you can make for other people. And don't think it needs to be some grand problem that you're solving. In Life at Lean, I'm helping people become better riders, which by no means is changing the world, but it's still hugely rewarding every time I get a message or email from someone telling me the difference I've made for them and how I've helped them get more enjoyment from this activity that they really love. So why are you doing this? Both for you and for those you want to impact. Make sure this aligns with what you really want. And from there, you can find a niche that helps you build this. Now, I don't really like the idea of picking a niche, as I feel it's an old school way of thinking, and it often ends up putting people in boxes they feel they can't escape. It comes from the fear that if you go too broad, it's difficult to stand out. So the common advice is to drill down to specific skill sets or problems that people face and become known for those things, like helping women over 50 complete their tax returns. Imagine only ever talking about that. The flaw with this approach is that it assumes that people only have one problem or interest, when in reality they have many. So if you're someone who does want more creative freedom with what you talk about and create, I'd recommend going with a mission-based niche, which is something I learned from Dan Coe. A mission-based niche opens up creative freedom because it means you can tap into multiple topics or interests that would be of interest to the same person. To find yours, start with the broader mission you want to help people with. Then consider the core topics within that you'd like to talk about. For example, with this channel, my mission is to help people create freedom at doing work they love by starting and growing a successful YouTube channel and business. There's obviously a lot I can talk about here, but I love talking about the creator business model, so how you can grow on YouTube and turn that into a business. I'm enjoying learning about and using AI in the creative workflow, so I talk about that. And I like talking about the personal challenges that come with this journey and how you can overcome them. All of these could be seen as separate topics, but each of them serve the same person who wants to grow a channel and business that creates freedom doing work they love. For you, think about the broader mission you want to help your people with, and then what are the big building blocks that you can help put in place for them. Then each time you create a video, just consider, does this get my ideal viewer closer to that big end goal? This is how you open a wider topic set to talk about while still being very intentional so that you can have a broader impact that you want to have while staying in alignment with your why. And speaking of missions, if you're someone trying to grow a channel and business to create freedom doing work you love, that's all I create content about. So I would hugely appreciate you subscribing so I can support you on that journey. Okay, next is to bring in your authentic self. By weaving your stories, experience, opinions, successes and failures into your content, you begin to create a brand that cannot be replicated or replaced. This is important as we head deeper into the AI content age because people are always going to want to see real people doing real things, but it also creates something that is utterly future-proof: community and connection. If you want to build a channel and business that stands the test of time, this should be a high priority for you, because by opening yourself up to your viewers, you give them the chance to see who you really are and to connect with you on a deeper level, rather than just being a person that just hands over information. Share what got you to where you are, why you did what you did, your unique perspectives, why you think something is right or wrong, and why you're an imperfect person. By being a real authentic person, that is how you build true fans. For example, I started this video by sharing how just focusing on the typical success metrics isn't a good idea and how we must think deeper if we want to have real impact. And this is going to turn away those who are just looking for growth at all costs. But for those who are in this for more and want to be a positive person to impact others, it's going to do the opposite. This is how you attract people on the right mission and keep them by your side for years as opposed to getting what they need and just leaving. And finally, offer solutions. To this point, this has all been about growing a channel, but if you want to have even greater impact while creating the freedom you want, you need to go one step further by creating products that offer a chance to go deeper with you. While giving away information for free is great, the truth is that the best results for your viewers will come from those who buy your products and services, because by having skin in the game, they naturally take what they're doing a lot more seriously. And getting to work closely with customers and clients to help them achieve something is one of the most rewarding things you can ever experience as a creator. And on top of all of that, you're turning your channel into a real business and getting the financial return for the work you're putting in, giving you the freedom you always wanted while doing work you really love. Honestly, in my opinion, there's no better business model out there. When it comes to what offers you create, don't overcomplicate this. You know what mission your people are on and what problems they have, so you just need to create offers that go deeper on these topics while giving them the support they need to see it through. This could be one-on-one calls, group coaching programs, or subscription communities, for example. What you pick is up to you and how you want to work with people, but whatever the format, you're just offering further learning and support. Now, if you're at the start of your journey and you need help figuring all of this out, I actually created a free tool that walks you through all of these points to develop a channel and business strategy that feels aligned to you. Link for that will be down in the description. But that's it. Start with why, define the mission you want to help people with, show up as authentically you, and offer solutions for greater impact and financial reward. That is how you create a channel and business that makes a real difference. But you might be curious if there's any other ways in which people monetize their channels. And if you are, I actually made a video going over all the ways the biggest influencers suggest making money from a YouTube channel and how they all fit into just a few buckets. You can watch that just here. Outside of that, thank you so much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.